I'm 77 years old, and I need you to sit with me for a few minutes, not because I have all the answers, but because I've lived long enough to know which questions actually matter. If you're chasing something right now, money, recognition, security, status, validation, I understand. I spent most of my life chasing those same things, and at 77, I finally learned what really matters. When I was young, I believed in a sentence that almost everyone believes in. I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when I get the promotion. I'll be happy when I make 6 figures. I'll be happy when I buy the house. I'll be happy when people respect me. I'll be happy when I retire. That sentence sounds harmless, but it quietly steals your life, because it moves the finish line every single time you get close to it. When I was 25, I thought success would make me feel secure. When I was 35, I thought money would make me feel respected. When I was 45, I thought status would make me feel important. When I was 55, I thought retirement would make me feel peaceful. At 77, I can tell you something with certainty. The finish line never arrives. You just keep running. I grew up in a small working-class neighborhood. My father worked in a factory for 38 years. He woke up at 5 a.m., came home tired, hands cracked and worn, smelling like oil and steel. He was a good man, but I watched how people treated him. I watched how the world looked past him. And somewhere around age 10, I made a decision. I didn't say it out loud, but I felt it. That won't be me. I wasn't chasing money. I was chasing dignity. I wasn't chasing status. I was chasing respect. I wasn't chasing titles. I was chasing worth. But I didn't understand that at the time. So I did what many of us do. I worked and worked and worked. By the time I was 52, I had what most people would call success. Vice president, corner office, company car, nice house, college paid for. People stood up when I walked into rooms. They called me sir. And I remember sitting in that office one evening after everyone had left, looking out the window, city lights below, and thinking, is this it? Because I didn't feel complete. I didn't feel whole. I didn't feel secure. I felt anxious, like I had climbed one mountain just to see another one waiting. And I didn't understand why. Here's what achievement cost me. I missed baseball games. I missed school plays. I missed quiet dinners where nothing important was happening, but everything important was happening. I provided. I provided. But I wasn't present. There's a difference. Providing is external. Presence is internal. And children remember presence. Spouses feel presence. Money doesn't replace that. It never does. When I was 48, my wife said something that shook me. She said, "William, I don't need the bigger house. I need you." And I didn't understand what she meant. I thought I was being responsible. I thought love looked like hard work and long hours. But what she wanted was eye contact, attention, listening, connection. We almost lost each other, not because I was cruel, not because I was unfaithful, but because I was absent, even when I was sitting right next to her. Real clarity didn't come until my early 70s. Retired, slower pace, friends passing away, health becoming something you think about daily. That's when perspective sharpens. You start asking what actually mattered, not what looked impressive, not what sounded impressive. What mattered. And here's what I realized. The moments I replay in my head today aren't promotions. They aren't bonuses. They aren't titles. They're my daughter's laugh at age 6, the sound of my wife singing in the kitchen, my son asking me to throw the ball one more time. That's what survived, not the corner office, not the title. Here's the hardest lesson I learned. I spent 50 years trying to prove I was enough. Enough to be respected, enough to be valued, enough to matter. And at 73 years old, I realized something that changed everything. I was already enough. I just didn't believe it. I thought worth had to be earned. But worth is inherent. You don't earn oxygen. You don't earn existence. You don't earn your right to matter. You already do. And if you don't believe that, no promotion will fix it. No bank account will fix it. No applause will fix it. Because the hole you're trying to fill isn't outside of you. It's inside. At 77, you see patterns clearly. I have friends who are still chasing, still comparing, still measuring, still keeping score, and they are exhausted. Then I have friends who stopped, who accepted themselves, who let go of proving, who wake up grateful, and they are lighter, same age, different inner life. The difference isn't money, it isn't health, it isn't luck, it's acceptance. Real freedom isn't financial independence. I've seen wealthy people trapped in anxiety. Real freedom is emotional independence. It's when criticism doesn't shatter you. It's when comparison doesn't consume you. It's when you can look in the mirror and say, "This is me, and I'm okay with that." At 77, that's what matters. Peace, not applause. Peace. When I paid off my house at 58, I thought I'd feel safe. I didn't. I just found something new to worry about. Retirement savings, health, market crashes. Fear doesn't disappear when circumstances improve. Fear disappears when your relationship with yourself improves. That's the work, and no one can do it for you. Young people think happiness is at the finish line, but there is no finish line. Life isn't a race. It's an experience, and if you don't allow yourself to experience it now, you won't magically start later. The promotion won't unlock peace. The retirement won't unlock joy. You either practice being present now, or you postpone living forever. At 77, here's what I know matters. Presence over productivity, connection over comparison, peace over proving, gratitude over greed, self-acceptance over self-criticism, love spoken out loud, time spent intentionally, forgiveness given quickly. These things compound more than money ever will. I would say, stop trying to impress people who aren't thinking about you. Call your parents more. Look up from your phone. Work hard, but not at the cost of your life. Sit at the dinner table longer. Listen without fixing. Be proud, but not prideful. And understand this, you are not behind, you are not late, you are not lacking, you are already enough. I'm 77 years old. I don't have unlimited time left. That changes how you see things. You stop caring about winning arguments. You stop caring about keeping score. You care about who you love, who loves you, whether you were kind, whether you were present, whether you made peace with yourself. That's it. That's what survives. So let me ask you something. What is your "I'll be happy when"? What are you postponing your life for? What would change if you decided today that you are enough? Not someday, not when, now. Because if I could give you one gift from 77 years of living, it would be this. Stop running, start being. Everything you're chasing is already inside you. You just have to slow down long enough to notice. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who's still grinding themselves into dust, trying to earn worth. That's already theirs. And tell me in the comments, what would your life look like if you stopped waiting?